Bottle opener? Anyone? Here you go.
Nice.
Hey, you
That's
having a beer right now?
fun way to do it.
No. Aritos is mango. Sí.
Jarritos.
Doritos.
Yarito. Aritos. Ha, 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 ha. Ja, 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 ja.
We talked about passive aggressiveness. I don't think we have to touch on that again.
That's what grinds your gears?
I used to think
response.
I used to think too that passive aggressiveness was regarded as a bad thing, but I don't see really if it's just the way somebody responds to conflict. It's just a way to do it. Depends on the result if it doesn't work very well.
Doesn't passive
guess-
aggressiveness like entail or somehow imply that someone's not really getting or conveying their full message? They're not completely communicating their full idea, right? By being
Yeah.
passive aggressive, you're kind of holding back from what you really want to say.
Yeah.
I can see why that would grind someone's gears.
That would
Like, just,
grind
if you got something to
the
say,
rec-
something, say something.
the receiver ends gears, right?
Yeah, if you got something to say, just say it. Why you gotta on the bush like that?
Well, it's people I'm assuming who tend to avoid conflict, right? They don't like confrontation, not conflict, confrontation.
That's
Although
fair,
they-
but at the same
although
time,
it's obvious.
communication.
It's kind of obvious though when it's happening. I feel because the other person sense tension. There's still like a
Yeah.
jab. There's still a jab.
That's how I used to deal with things a lot. It is
Really?
to
You
avoid
would-
confrontation. It's a way to say something to get your 2 cents out without
Pretty feelings.
yeah. Or just them being fully aware.
Did it work?
I mean, it made me feel better.
So the mechanism works.
But you probably ground someone's gears in the process.
Probably.
You may have,
Probably.
yeah, you likely have.
Or somebody
Right.
else heard and was just like, "Oh,
Yeah. My gears were just ground by the stream recently. We're back online. We're back
Hello,
online.
Kyle.
I hate
Kyle's
when
got something to
Rogers
share.
I
connections.
believe he said he had a funny one to share."
He has a
Kyle said
funny
he got a
gear
good
to
one.
grind.
What'd I
Yeah.
miss?
Nothing. Literally nothing, because someone's
Tech-
internet cut out.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, my internet cut off.
But it was a great segue to talk about FJ and what grinds his gear.
Hmm But it's a good thing. Like
Stream?
I was trying to stay calm, breathe it out. I'm like, all right, the past couple days has been like this. It's unfortunate it's happening right now, but deal with it. Woosah. I don't like when you put like sundaes or anything from soft serve in your freezer, and then when you pull it out, it's not the way that you originally got it. It's like it's not the same.
You know what? The things that grinds my gears are all first world problems.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hear a lot of that.
Like, I can list off a lot of. I hate it when people don't put the toilet roll where it's over in front.
Yep.
I don't like it when people stand too close to me in line at like a bank or at McDonald's.
Oh.
They're standing way too close to my butt. I'm like, one,
Yeah.
it's COVID, social distance. Two, even if there wasn't COVID, you're in my bubble right now. I don't like emailing people with a unisex name when I don't know who they are. Like an Ashley. Are you a guy or a girl?
Oh.
Not that it matters. It's just like,
Yeah, when do you have to do a he or she kind of a scenario when you're emailing someone directly?
never. It's just in my head. I'm like, oh no, is this a guy or a girl? I'm so curious, and just the curiosity of just like, I need to know, but I don't want to
Isn't that what
ask.
Isn't that what LinkedIn's for? Just check LinkedIn.
Potentially, LinkedIn or Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when I try to dry off and my towel's still somewhat damp. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I don't like playing a tennis match with wet socks, like when it's sweaty. That's a problem.
I don't think anyone likes wet socks. That's just terrible.
Mhm.
Can you
What's the
imagine
gear
if
grinder?
someone did?
Weird.
I don't. One thing that bothers me is when people wear unmatched socks, and I notice it. If I didn't see it, I'd be okay with it. Even if they wore no socks in their shoes, as long as it's not unmatched. I
So
don't know
all
why
your
that
socks
bothers
match?
me.
All your socks match all the time?
Yeah, whenever I go out, I make sure my socks match.
So how do you feel about socks that have matching themes, but they don't match? Like if it was like
That's a thing.
in Friends, she got him a Rocky and Bullwinkle sock, but they were totally different colors, but they're
Yeah,
the same themes.
Miss me on that. I'm done already.
I still would never do that. Yeah, I'm the same. Don't like it.
I'm seeing it now though, where the shoes are actually different colors. Same shoes, but they're different colors. So
Yeah, I'm
why
not
can't you
down
do
with
that
that.
with the socks? Oh, okay.
I know that was a thing, you know, like back when I was in high school, where you would trade one shoe with some other dude and be like, "Yo, yeah, we're cool." No,
That was the
No.
thing.
I would do that.
I would
But
not.
like, I don't mind stuff like that. I think it's fun. Like, I mean, y'all know me. I like to be different. Like, I don't mind standing out. But that shoe thing, in my head, it was like, I have to buy 2 pairs of shoes that are like the same model but different colors. Nah, man.
I did that first year, and not that I regret it. I can't deal with it. The reason I did it was so I could get checkerboard like pattern laces, and then everything is just kind of messy. It's like it doesn't even matter.
Checkerboard patterned laces.
Well, because like you weave them, right?
And then you found out that you
Yeah.
could buy laces.
You could just
Yeah.
buy laces.
Whatever colors you want.
Well, no, that's what I did. I had 2 different color shoes, and then I would lace them myself with like super fat laces. And
Okay.
checkerboard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did the checkerboard once. I was like, this doesn't tighten. I have to keep it loose.
Another one is wearing out the treads on my shoes when they're like bald. I hate bald shoes. It just bothers me.
Slippery.
That's a total
That's kind
first
of
world.
that's kind of like you can't really avoid that if you're
I know.
just using their shoes though.
I know. I wish
not a
they wouldn't
choice.
run out.
You must go through a lot of shoes, bro.
I go through like 3 or 4 tennis pairs of
Oh
shoes
my
every
God.
year.
That's a lot.
That's
It
gross.
is. It's hardcore. What am I supposed to do?
Dude, I haven't bought a new pair of shoes and like
You know what grinds my gear? This. Deep candles, and I have to like. I don't have a long.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have one of those long lighters.
and you burn your fingers or drip wax. Gotcha.
See,
Just need to
first
get
world
those-
problems.
Maybe even find a
Sticks.
stick out. You could find a stick outside that would help you.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a chopstick. Or you could roll up some paper really tight.
Speaking of chopsticks, I don't know why, but people that don't know how to use chopsticks, whenever they say, "Oh my god, you know how to use chopsticks?" I could never. You feel it. You feel it already. You-
don't. What do you mean?
Is it just me then? Is that? It's
I
just
don't
me.
feel like that, man. Some people didn't grow up with chopsticks. They're not like, you know, you have to
But
take
could
some
never?
time to
Could
learn
never, though?
chopsticks.
It's the fact that they say, "Oh, I could never."
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
So it's
oh,
saying,
that fact.
saying that they have the inability to try and learn and develop the skill.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's something believable. Like, oh, you could backflip? I could never. Because that's like legit dangerous.
Hey, chopsticks are a choking hazard? No.
Guess so.
Not really.
People that break the banana in half to peel it open.
Like right in the middle?
People do that?
I've never seen that, but that's awesome.
I have never seen that either.
People that hate it when I eat a Kit Kat bar, not eating it one bar at a time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you break it.
Some
you
people,
break
some
it there.
people
Like,
You
I
go
just,
against
I just eat
out?
it straight.
You go
I just-
against
yeah.
the grain? Oh, I thought you go
I just eat
against the
straight.
grain.
I don't even
People-
bother with breaking apart. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Who are you, you monster?
That's exactly what they call me. Warren's doing it again.
Yo, you know what really grinds my gears though? When people don't eat a Kit Kat bar with just the freaking sticks.
What?
Opposite.
That's exactly what Lawrence.
No, he eats it. He intentionally eats it, not with the sticks.
Yeah.
I don't like when people eat it, not with the sticks.
I'm glad we can grind each other's gears, FJ. We should just grind.
Let's just not buy Kit Kat for each other.
I'm
Let's
gonna
never
get kicked.
let's never share a Kit Kat. No, it's because if we ever share one, it would
How do we do it?
Warren biting and then FJ snapping
like,
off.
no.
Dude, you snap it in half the wrong way, so FD can still have 4 different pieces, and Warren can still eat it like one.
Oh, okay. True. Mikey
Problem
says, "Who
solved.
breaks bananas in half?"
Being so civil.
I think gorillas do.
No, they
Man,
pitched
would you-
they pitched the
gorillas
nipple.
do.
Bananas pinched the nipple.
No, remember
don't
that
open
like
from the
one monkey like. Do you remember that video? He just like takes the banana and busts it on his chest, and then he eats it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Warren sent that.
Got nothing on that.
Hold on.
But I'm all about eating the banana from the end.
Pointy end.
It sounds so dirty, Dan.
Okay,
I'm all
ready?
about eating the groceries.
I'm gonna link it on cast. This. I probably won't. I'm tired for his day. Okay. I'm gonna put this up as a example.
Ghetto monkey.
And everybody know
the story.
I'll let you watch that.
Ghetto monkey.
Yeah, this is the one where he like busted on his chest first. I think I said that wrong. Hold on. How do I share this?
That voiceover though.
Are you watching it already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't need to share it, but I'll share it on the podcast.
Them bananas out of my fucking face, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about them bananas. You didn't get him to me. Give that shit to me. Hey, look over there. That shit,
when
nigga.
he-
Poop.
You saw it, right?
Oh
When he-
man, that's good.
when he puts it on his chest. That's good.
Give me that shit, nigga. Poop. That's how real people eat their bananas.
It kind of sounds like Deji.
Oh, she got another one. Let me get that. Stop playing with me. Let me get that. Yes. Then, damn, you got another one? I don't know. I'm getting kind of full. I might save this for later. I'm a store. Yeet!
He eats it. Yeet.
Yeah, I definitely do not eat bananas like that.
Bro, it looks so stupid because it looks like he doesn't even fucking eat anything. It looks like he just like smashes things against his face
And throws the rest of the banana.
and it all falls on the ground like Cookie Monster. Like that's what it looks. That monkey's stupid.
All right, so Warren listed off a bunch. That was nice.
Oh, it doesn't stop, man.
No, there's more. I'm sure.
I can think of plenty of things that just like stupid first world problems I go through.
God, I can't think
Is
of
that
that many.
is that part of the connotation of like grinding gears has to be a first world thing?
No, it just it turns out everything that kind of
Yeah.
grinds my gears ends up being a first world problem.
Oh.
People that big themselves up for like going to have a workout and they only work out like once a week. I mean, granted that's cool, but at the same time to just like put yourself out there all the time, just make a big thing of it. It's like, dog, calm down. You went once, and
It's
then
like,
you
yeah, I
went to
work
go.
out regularly. Oh yeah, how often? Like once a week.
I did a Taibo class online at home.
I
Hey,
think
that's good. That's tougher than once a week of weights or something. I think.
But I think the label of like gym fanatic, and they're like, yeah, I go in
Gym fanatic.
and you know, warm up on the treadmill.
Hashtag FitFam on their phone.
You know what? I can't talk about anything about fitness though. Everyone's got their own goals. Everyone's on their own grind. It is what it is. But when you're like praising yourself so much and everyone else, I got someone at the office that does that, and I'm just like, I can hear the conversation. I'm like, are you real? People in the office that blast their music.
Was that you?
No. I hear country music. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that does suck.
Take me home.
I was gonna say, I feel like by definition, this grinding of gears thing is first world. Like I feel people with like real problems, it's not so much grinding gears. Nothing grinds gears when like
They just have
you're
real
struggling
problems.
to survive. You're just fucked. Yeah, you're just like, you know what grinds my gears? Not having food or electricity or water. Like that doesn't grind gears.
Yeah,
It's like you're
breaks
in
the
desperate
that
need.
breaks the transmission.
Yeah, so the whole idea of gears to be grinded is a first world thing.
That's what I've gathered when, as Warr listed all of his,
Don't
which I
feel
agree
bad,
with.
Warren.
It was like,
It's by design.
yeah, you could deal with it. It's just irritating.
People that don't signal, but also might signal way too long. It's like, you just passed the right turn. Were you not turning there? Are you still signaling right? What's up with that? And then they turn right.
Oh, I hate it when people don't signal,
Yeah.
especially if I'm
Yeah.
in the turning lane and they're turning right, but then they don't signal, and then they start turning right. I'm like, oh, and I want to honk so they can hear me.
That's like grinding gears, but that's also like just people being, they're not being lawful and they're endangering people. Like that's dangerous stuff.
Lack of courtesy.
Because if you switch lanes without an indicator, that's like just waiting for an accident.
Well, yes, that is unlawful. But what about turning right without signaling you're turning right? Is that necessarily illegal or
You gotta
unlawful?
slow down to turn. So yeah, like if someone's behind you and you just want to turn and you don't indicate, yeah, that could be an accident.
Okay. True.
Motion sensor lights.
When
Sorry,
they
like
don't work or when they do work.
sometimes they work too well. You could be in the washroom taking a dump and it's motion sensor lights and the lights go off on you.
Because you
Yeah.
didn't move.
Well, yeah, because they're taking a dump, so you're not moving. And you gotta do this. You're trying to wave, but the thing is, you're behind the fucking wall and it's not catching your motion. So it's like I'm sitting in the dark at 7 in the morning at the washroom.
That's funny.
That's fine.
That's funny.
Pooping in the dark. Put my hands up. Put my hands up. Playing myself.
I guess you should like you should make maybe like a toilet paper ball and throw it at the light.
No, you know what? You just like roll a ton of paper, like toilet paper, and just start waving your flag.
Like a streamer, like
Like you're jumping up in carnival.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Grab something and wave, boy. Grab toilet paper and wave, boy.
Mikey just said like your house, Dan, your powder room.
Yeah, that is.
That's motion.
It's motion. So I'll do that, and I'll just be like, huh?
The washroom?
Yeah.
Oh, I always use the switch because I think it happened to me once, and I was like, I don't trust you anymore. I used the hard switch.
No, but it turns on automatically.
Oh, I just don't want it turning off on me.
Yeah.
Motion
Start
sensor
Start
urinals as
thinking
well.
it's Annabelle. Motion sensor urinals. Oh, the
Yeah.
flush.
Well, because like I could be taking a long piss every so often, right? And then like it would just start flushing. I'm like, what the? I'm getting wet.
yeah, that-
no,
yeah.
that happens.
There's
That happens
backsplash
on
from the top flush.
that happens
I've
on toilets
experienced
when it's and I'm wearing all black. When I'm wearing
Yeah.
all black, yeah, that's when
I have also
those
experienced that.
motion
That's the
sensors
worst.
fail.
Or when you're
It's not
taking a
fun.
dump and that happens.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, what
It
the?
surprises you, yeah.
Poop talk. You're welcome.
Yeah. That's why if it's a motion sensor toilet like that, I'll take a couple squares and I'll cover the sensor.
Oh,
Sometimes
the
you know
light would-
you want to wipe, but then when you sit up and like it flushes, and then you're like, what? It's still cleaning.
that's true. Don't waste water.
I have also experienced this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
Toilets
Flushes
that are
like
too
4
high.
times before you're done.
Yeah, people are just like, no. It's the worst is when you're in like a busy restroom and there's people lining up, so they hear the toilet, so they start walking to the door, and you're like, God, no, I'm not done. Give me peace.
Oh
I just started talking to them. It's
no!
the sensor thing. I can't. I'm almost done, dude. Just give me like a couple minutes, bro.
That leads to another one in the washroom. Do not talk to me when I'm peeing or pooing. I have my penis out right now. Either my penis is in my hand or it's just dangling over a toilet. Do not talk to me when my penis is out. It's very weird.
I don't mind it.
100% same. 100%.
I think I grew up talking while I was peeing to friends, so I think I'm
Mm.
used to it.
I can't.
Or like pooing
I'm like-
too. Like I'd be pooing, and then my friend would be peeing or whatever, and we'd just be talking. I don't care. I'm very comfortable.
I'm just straight up. No, I will not respond. I'll just stay quiet.
You know what's gonna happen next time, Dad. You know what's gonna happen. Oh,
Hey,
is,
Dad.
is that you in there, Dad? Oh,
What do you
Dad.
want to do later?
I'll just start
No,
talking about Hearthstone.
I just imagine it while camping and he's Dan's on the Thunderbox and you're just yelling at him from a distance. Hey Dan!
Is it cold?
Ren's asking.
or
Ren's-
sitting on it?
Ren's asking if your your toilet paper over the sensor thing works.
If it
Oh,
works.
that I never tried that actually. That seems like a good.
So like, how does that work? Because there's no motion. I
So
guess
then
the
it
toilet
won't flush.
paper's, but the toilet paper's
when
thin
I'm ready to
enough that
flush, I'll remove
that
the toilet
light.
paper and then it flushes after.
Well, it's either a motion sensor or it's a sensor
Or a light sensor?
that detects something. It detects something there.
Yeah, it
So if
detects
you-
that something's
it's one of
there.
those
So when
sensors-
you
Oh.
move.
And I thought it was
Proximity.
that because when I go to like wipe and it flushes, it's because I move away from the sensor. So now
Yeah.
the sensor's seeing nothing. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you stood up, huh? And then flushes. Like I think that's what happened.
Proximity sensor. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like that. So if you trick it with a toilet paper, then it might work.
Okay.
That's a nice hack. Yeah, wish I
There
had.
you
Can
go,
confirm that it works. I've been doing it for a long time.
That's really smart. I wish I knew
Cool.
about that. I wish that we had this podcast a long time ago.
Learning new things, everybody. Learning.
See,
R
I always
slash
wanted a
life hack,
teachable.
shitty
I
life
wanted a teachable from these, so this is the teachable today.
Oh man.
Bistel.
Oh gosh.
Well, on the subject of cleanliness, I guess. Well, not really. Well, my funny one, it's not funny. It's just odd. I have this thing about water. Like in your kitchen, around the sink, or in the washroom. Like if people, like for instance, if you have something flat and it's wet, and then you put it downwards, like on a counter or something, hoping that it'll dry magically. I fucking hate that. Like anything that prevents things from drying. So, let's take like the soap dish. That's near your sink, right? It's always wet. So it's always like on the counter next to the sink. But it'll never dry if it never gets like air under it. So I always tilt my soap dish against something. So like if the faucet is raised up above the counter a little bit, I'll take the soap dish and I'll tilt it so that it can dry properly. And then,
Underneath, you mean
sorry, what?
underneath like the soap dish?
Yeah, so it's not wet and like stuck to the counter.
Right.
Cleaning that to me is like way worse. so like if ever I see these things and like something's not being allowed to dry properly, I get triggered. I'm
You
just
tilt it.
like, I have to fix it.
I'm gonna tilt it because I'm tilted.
Yeah, it tilts me, so I gotta tilt it. Yeah.
All right. So next time you talk to me while I'm in the bathroom, at your house, and just make sure everything is just not gonna dry.
Make everything is
Oh my
flush.
God.
Sprinkle some water on it and then leave it flush on the surface.
Yeah, like you want two flat things to dry and you stack them next to each other, like on each other, not without any space between them. Oh my God, it'll never fucking dry. Yeah, that's my one OCD thing.
That's just
That's
one.
That's a fun one.
You've got
Well, I
one.
have another one with my. I found out after I CLR'd my sink in my toilet. I did an experiment. I said, okay, well, you know, after a while, like your sink, all the metal parts get soap scum on it, and it looks like shit.
Mhm.
I was like, okay. Every time I use the sink, let me see if when I just wipe the sink down. So I got a couple towels there, and I just like wipe the water off. And I was like, let me see how long I can keep my faucet looking shiny. And the answer is indefinitely, because it's leaving the water on to dry by itself that leaves the soap scum and the calcium on it, which ends up looking like shit, and then you have to clean it later. So I take like the 10 seconds or whatever, or 5 seconds, and I wipe it down. And it's been like spotless for like more than a year now. And I'm like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do from now on, always. So I know when someone uses my washroom and splashes some water somewhere, and I see it, and I'm like, somebody used my fucking sink. And then I have to like, clean it again. So I wet it, and I kind of rub it a little, and then I wipe it down with the towel again. I'm like, back to brand new. All right. So I'm like super OCD about that.
All right.
Okay.
Now I know exactly what to do at Kyle's house.
Yeah. Like that's my own experiment, because to affect me, I have to clean it first, right? Like if I go to your house and it's all looking gross and everything, I'm not gonna go and wipe your sink down. But if it was
Why
like
not?
clean and I use your sink, I will wipe down your sink. No, because you can't. It doesn't work by wiping. You got to CLR it first. You got to actually clean it, and then it'll trigger me to be like, I need to leave that sink exactly how I found it.
You mean
And
like the chrome, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the metal
I mean,
part looking real nice
you don't
and
need
shiny.
to use. You don't need to CLR it, but
Well, you need to use something to get the
Yeah.
soap scum off.
yeah, you got.
I just say CLR because calcium lime rust. It's what most people use to.
I use nothing.
You don't wipe
No.
it.
I
That's
clean
crazy.
everything when I live with Warren.
That was a little too long of a stare.
Yeah, that was a bit of an uncomfortable look there.
Grinds my gears when people look at you long like that.
People look at you and give you eye contact while they're driving.
Oh, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Yeah, you know, it's just a good day. It's just, feel pretty safe driving out here. It's just a long road to Edmonton, not a big deal, right?
That's awesome. If you have those cars that sort of keep you on the road, you can do that.
Oh, will that have like the sensors when you're crossing a lane?
Yeah, my buddy has that, and he was testing it out. It's really scary though.
Kyle,
But-
you have to try this kind of car, man. You don't even need to learn. It's just
Yeah, he like took his hands off the wheel. He started looking at me. We started talking. He's like, "This is kind of crazy, you know." So you gotta trust. You gotta trust.
Are you a pen chewer?
Kyle totally is a pen chewer.
I don't chew pens. Like I don't need a pen to chew, but the pen was lying there, so I tend to like fiddling. I'm more of a
peers.
I'm more of a flicker. Like I used to just twirl pens, but I would do this. I wouldn't bite it, but I would like.
Oh, my
I would
gears. You're grinding my gears, Kyle.
grinding your gears, bro.
You need,
used to
you need
grind my
that.
gears
You need that
in
maggot
high
pen.
school. When people
Maggot?
The
Oh, yeah.
Japanese pen that has like, what is it? Parasites in it or whatever.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
right.
So you don't
and
chew it.
that grinds
Parasitic
my
worms. Yes.
Yeah, the fact that your
Nice,
Discord still does that, I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't know.
Well, the true test is when he like gets a
Moves.
different ISP, and then if it happens, you're
Oh.
like, okay, well, it's something on the computer now.
Hmm.
But it just never happened with me, and it's my computer.
But yeah, so
Anyone
What
want to
else?
go through their list?
I'm afraid to start listing off more. I feel like I don't have to stop.
Well, Kyle only listed 2.
They were very in depth, though.
Soap scum and
Okay,
what was
I
the
probably
first
have
one?
more. Let me
wet
think.
things that don't dry.
Wet things that don't dry.
Here's one that gets me. Not certain people I know will do this. I mean, I do this sometimes too, and I catch myself and I have to not do it. But like, if I'm talking to somebody about something, and a third person comes in and makes a comment, but misunderstood what we're talking about, so now they came in and said something that doesn't have to do with the conversation, and then you point it out, but then they have to try to make it work for them and be like, see, that's what I was talking about, and then you're like, but that has nothing to do with the conversation that we were having. Do you get what I'm saying? Has this ever
I think
happened?
so.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
annoying. It's like, yeah, it makes me very annoyed. But only certain people do this in my life.
Okay.
I'm like, do I do that?
Do I do that?
So,
How many Discord calls have I jumped into? Man?
I don't think anybody in Brack does it. It's
Oh.
like,
Okay.
I
More like
like
a
to
parent-
think
a
that
parent
I
thing,
listen
huh?
a lot more than, or at least listen for a while to make sure I understand the situation before saying anything. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Have you ever had somebody cough or sneeze in your face?
ooh. Okay,
I
that
like
should
that.
that should grind everyone's gear.
That would be.
That is just disgusting and rude.
That's dangerous too. That could be COVID. So
I mean, prior to COVID, it was a thing. You ever watch
Could be
somebody like
fatal.
pick their? You ever see anybody like pick their crotch just out in public, just as they're talking to you? Like, oh yeah, you betcha, just over there. You just...
that's weird. Oh yeah,
Sometimes
you
go
Oh
to a
yeah,
restaurant-
it was about 2 o'clock when I was over there. And it's not even a big deal. Just I was just I was just out there and just on the construction site dealing with a few contractors. And just like it's not just one dude. Like there's a few guys out here. Just like it must be a construction thing where you just pick their crotch out of nowhere. Doesn't even have to be at work. You could be just hanging out with them and like freaking like at the tennis courts, for example. You could be out for dinner or just like out for a few drinks. Just out for a few brewskis.
Yeah,
You
you
just-
betcha.
Even in like the presence of other women, they're just picking their dicks. I'm like, what? Is that a Bistal thing?
I was gonna say maybe it's a tick, but then if it's like a bunch of people doing it, then
Yeah, I noticed it's a mannerism among a few guys. I'm just like, huh, it's not just this one dude. Other guys do this out here
Construction etiquette.
too. And then
Construction
they go
worker
and shake your
etiquette.
hand.
it's true. Yes, I'm with
Yeah. I'll agree with that
Dede
one.
on that one. FJ, I I remember a particular person doing this in hip hop.
Who?
So much for not naming.
Exposed.
Yeah, I hate when people do that.
But I agree with that. Yeah.
The example for the viewers out there is when you ask if someone wants something to eat and they say no, and then they come sit next to you when you're eating, and they ask if they could have a bite. That's the example. And yes, that sucks.
I don't
Get
care
your
about
own.
that.
I guess it's a little different, like for if you like the people. Like some people you don't mind. Some friends you don't mind that.
Oh my.
If they ask, if they said no, they don't want
It's
food.
not like always a bad thing. Yeah, and
Well,
then
I
it's
think-
like, can I have a fry dough? Or like, can I have a nugget though? Like it's different if you like really like them, or if they're just like somebody who is there.
Now, do
you
you,
know,
if you already like them though, wouldn't you just offer it already before they would ask?
Well, you offered to get them food already.
True.
Oh, the reason I brought up the sneezing and coughing thing is for some reason when people are about to sneeze and nothing comes out and they say they're okay, I'm like, are you sure you're okay? You ever have people that about to sneeze, they go like, "Ah!" I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know why that.
In your face.
I don't know why that bothers me when they don't let it out. At that point, it's like, you're about to cover it. That's fine, but like, are you sure you're okay? Do you want to like have a second, go let that one out? Maybe go blow your nose. Like I feel like you're unsatisfied. It's like rubbing one up, but you never finish.
And you just see them and they're like,
Yeah. I mean that's happened to me. Like you feel the sneeze, but then the tickle goes away.
It goes
like, oh.
away.
Nice.
No, but not
Pretty
the
rare.
tickle goes away. They sneeze, and then, well, never mind.
Get
Oh,
there.
sneeze.
I'm trying to think of it because like there's two sides to this now. There's this one person, whenever she sneezes, there's no sound, but she says she sneezes. She says she's done. Oh no, not even that. It's this. It's this.
Oh, I've seen those. I've seen
She
those.
holds
sneeze.
those in.
oh, I'm a,
I
I'm a
can't do it,
total
but I've
loud
seen-
sneezer,
I've seen
man. I
people.
just
Yeah.
doesn't
very-
matter where I am. I just let it rip.
Same.
very
I
loud.
even better now that we get to wear masks. I just sneeze like this into my mask. I don't care.
I think
I
you're
got
still
plenty of
supposed to
masks.
use your arm. I think you're supposed to use your arm.
Yeah.
At my desk, I don't care. Now, if I'm walking around the office, I'll still do this. And I'll do this because it looks like a dab. I'm like, wow, are you dabbing? Yeah. Imagine if someone sneezed like,
Oh, Sado, Dede, I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad everything's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder what happened with that.
Well, he's here. Hopefully he's not using his phone. And he's using his
My
computer.
guess is someone burnt some food, and that's what the smoke was.
In the,
The
well, the way he
fire alarm
described
go
it,
off?
I pictured something
Fire alarm went off. Yeah.
like, yeah, like he said filled. So when it's like, oh, when I imagine a hallway filled with smoke, I guess I'm thinking of something else. There's a fire 3 units next to ours.
Jeez.
A big,
no
big.
one was hurt. Well, it sounds like it was more than just food catching. Maybe it was like actual,
Maybe
like they
some
couldn't control it.
Earl caught, because once the Earl goes, that's a lot of smoke.
The what?
The Earl. Oil.
Oh,
It's.
We're all just like,
I was wondering if anyone would get it.
Earl?
When I watched videos for Cajun cooking, like people from like Louisiana and like New Orleans, they say Earl. And you're gonna put some Earl on. how they say it, so I just thought I'd throw it out there.
He says it was enough to fill the hallway, half the hallway. No, what? Enough to fill the hallway with smoke.
Fill smoke like
Like
Silent Hill.
Silent
Okay,
Hill.
well that's again.
That's a lot.
My guess is because if you light some oil on fire, that's a lot of smoke. Like a lot of smoke.
Earl's flammable.
Some Earl.
Okay.
Smelly shoes.
What shoes?
Smelly shoes.
You know what's grinding my gears recently? These fucking caterpillars, man. We got an infestation of moth caterpillars here, and they're up in the tree above my car, and they eat the leaves and then poo, and the poo falls on my car, and it leaves a stain on my car, bro. So today I had to scrub down my car with like an abrasive sponge to get the poop stains off.
That's fun.
Stupid caterpillars.
Did you move your
Grind
parking spot?
gear. No, because the other side, there's another tree over there.
Cut the trees down. Fuck it.
Just trim the
Get 'em.
trees.
Never. I love trees. I'm a tree hugger.
Then you better love caterpillars.
I don't know if it grinds my
It's
gears,
just
but
bad this year.
I'm not a huge fan of oh wait, it works. Might just be that they don't care. Oh, I'm late on that, Ren. Sorry, I don't know when you said that.
Where is Ren? On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Oh,
The YouTubes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the safety thing when you pass gas. I'm not a fan of saying when people say safety.
It's just a game.
It's a game?
It's a game.
You've never played.
Oh, to not get
It's not
punched?
like
It's not to
Doorknob.
get punched.
or Gesundheit type thing.
yeah, it's the doorknob game.
If
So-
someone yelled doorknob before you said safety, you get to keep punching them until they touch a doorknob.
Doorknob.
Oh, Ren, I loaded up YouTube, so it's okay.
Sorry, we'll message
I think
you.
mine's looking on YouTube as well. So,
Oh, sorry.
I
Yeah.
usually
All this time we've been saying safety when we farted, and he never got it.
Well, sure, but if you can't play the game online, why are you still saying it online?
Oh, habits.
It's habits,
Right?
yeah.
It's
I
habit now
played
that's
that game
become.
in high school. I played the game in high school with my friends,
Oh, crotch.
and with like different groups actually, like a university group. And so then, when you guys started saying safety, I was like, "Oh shit, y'all do that too." And then, like, I never played the game itself with these guys, but I do the safety thing because
Did you guys
I-
actually used to punch each other?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
There was one time where I think Warr and I were chasing each other in like DC
MC or DC?
DC
It was
library.
DC library.
Looking for
Is
a
it-
knob.
We were at like the study
They're
table,
all handles.
Yeah.
and then we ran, and then we like stopped and slowly walked in front of the front desk, and then we bolted again. It was good times.
So stupid.
Yeah, I think we had to run to like third floor to find a doorknob.
I
Where-
thought, you know what? I think I knew that, and then I eventually forgot about that and thought it was like a not like a bless you or anything like that, but like or like saying excuse me, but like so that people know when they smell it. Like
be safe. You better be safe. Safety first, guys.
no, not like that. Not like that. It was like it's like just so you know when you smell it, you won't have to be like, who was that? You just automatically know who it was. Did it? Warren ruined it though because I said doorknob once and he started chasing me instead.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, you totally did that to Data. He didn't know what to do, so he ran.
I totally forgot about that. That's why we stopped playing.
He was like, "Oh, wait."
Change the rules of the game, Warren. You can't do that.
That's so funny.
A very Warren thing to do, though.
Oh man, good stuff. Unsolved Rubik's cubes. I used to have a
Yeah.
whole collection at my office, and then one of my coworkers, they mixed everything up over a lunchtime, and I came back and spent 20 minutes fixing everything.
20 minutes soft. No, I'm just kidding.
There was like 2 mega mixes. There was a 5, a 4, several 3s, a square 1.
Oh yeah, ew, that's gross.
A square 1?
A squan.
It's
Let's not get
one.
into it. Yeah, look up a square 1. I think the world record for a square 1 right now is like 3 seconds.
It's not
Anyways,
the
let's-
shopping mall, right?
It's not the shopping mall. Anyways, I told my boss, I'm like, yeah, sorry, I gotta do this. I'll work a little overtime right now, but I need to get this out. I'm not gonna get anything done today.
Oh, those 3 seconds or 3
I think
minutes?
it's 3 or 5. No, it's 3 seconds or 5 seconds, something like that. Somebody got a lucky solve.
Oh, okay. Ew. I'm just looking at it and no. I've seen those. Yeah, I've had an unsolved. So you solved it when you came over, however long that ago was. Mike came over and scrambled it, and he wouldn't solve it again. And I'm like, well, I can't solve it. And it's on display, and it bugs me. I can only solve one side, so that one side shows forward.
You didn't do the good old just take it apart, put it back together.
No, I didn't know you could do that. I
That's
didn't know you
the,
could do that.
That's the engineer's way.
I'd be afraid to break it. I don't know.
Oh, you're not gonna break it. Turn the top
Basically-
face 45 and pop the middle.
Yeah.
Like
You
pop one of
basically-
the edge pieces.
Break it, but you can put it back together.
Oh.
The pieces
Nice.
won't break. I guess unless you're very aggressive and fast.
Huh.
You don't need
I
a
might-
hammer.
I might have to do that. And let's just say I solved it.
You did your own way.
The engineering way. All right.
See, what grinds my gears?
Yeah, trying to think of more stuff.
How loud paper bags are, creaky wooden chairs. People that have cushions on top of their kitchen chairs, like like those like loose pillows. Usually you see them on like the chairs for your outside, like the backyard patio kind of deal, but they have them on the inside. I don't know why that bothers me, it's just a thing.
It's like most Filipino homes.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered by nails on a chalkboard. It doesn't bug me.
Bothers me.
But it's the sound of a fork and knife on like a plate when it has that scratching sound. Someone did it like purposely, and I didn't like it after that. Getting slapped in the
Go back to my
face.
card. You know what grinds my gears? Getting my ass kicked. Sucks.
No, when I say this, more like the playful slap in the face from a guy or a girl. I'm like,
Oh, like the tap.
yeah, there's something about the tap that just like, oh stop, like what are you? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
It's
Like, where
rude.
did that come from?
Yeah.
It's so out of nowhere.
Has that
Um,
happened to you?
No.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Guys, in like Asian countries, like some of the guys grow their pinky nails super long and they use it to pick their nose.
my dad does that.
I don't know why that bugs me. It's smart, but for some reason I'm just like, why? Oh, you know why? It's because you can have so much dirt and gunk in that nail, so it takes me to remembering like all these girls with their long nails and like, why? You gotta poop and then wipe your butt with that, and then all the
Leftover particles in there. Yeah.
you
They
never
just-
know.
They just don't wipe.
And rub your eye after.
How did you get pink eye? I
Keep
don't
those out there.
know.
So sanitary. Coke nails. Yeah. Hey, long fingernails are multi-purpose, multifaceted.
True.
You play guitar real good.
Not getting everything I ordered for through the drive-through.
And
Yeah,
having to go
yeah.
park on the curbside. Yeah.
I give up. At that point, I'm like, I didn't get everything I needed. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm just not coming back to the spot.
What I've
I
tried
always
though,
check bags. I
I
check bags before I leave.
I go back and I tell them, and so far it's worked 100% of the time.
Good.
I know that fast food, like customers always right. You don't want to unsatisfied customers, so you come in, you're disgruntled, and you're like,
Mm.
I just want you to know that yesterday I ordered this, and you can have the receipt too, and you can't prove it. You're like, I can't prove that you didn't give me this and this, but you didn't, and that sucks. Can I get one now? And they'd be like, all right, bro, all right. Or sometimes I'll be like, okay, how about I buy something and then you add that the thing that you forgot because you owe it to me. And so far it's worked. It's happened maybe twice, but
Like McDonald's will do it, but not like a single mom and pop shop.
right, yeah, chain. It's got to be a chain. Taco
Yeah.
Bell. For me, it was Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Mm.
Very, very simple. Because a lot of times they're like, what the fuck do they care? It's like, oh, we forgot a taco here. Like, they don't care.
When my access card doesn't work at the office, like I'll have mornings I show up, I'm just like, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Then I go find another door. Getting paper bags at the movie theater is like, these are pretty loud. I feel bad that I'm making noise right now.
Paper
like
bags
paper bag.
at the movie theater.
Better than plastic. Paper
Yeah,
all the
that's
way, dog.
It's just the noise that it makes when I'm trying to grab, like when I'm digging into popcorn and stuff. I just feel bad for making noise.
I don't, because everyone is.
Yeah.
In fact, the plastic is worse. Have you been in movies and some guy has like
Doritos bag.
Skittles and they're just like like
Yeah.
that's so loud.
The chip
Like way
bags.
louder
Yeah.
than your hands sifting through popcorn. Like like one time it was funny. It was my friend. We were at the movies in high school, and my one friend was eating Sour Patch Kids, and he like completely triggered my other friend. So like he kept eating the Sour Patch and it's just making all this noise, and my one friend reached over and just grabbed the bag and he was like, shut the fuck up. It was so funny. But yeah, those are loud.
Something that used to really grind my gears was when people talk during movies. I used to hate that because I'd be so immersed in it, and then you just hear someone talking. Like, I was just in Middle Earth.
Funny thing is, culture-wise, in Trinidad, like part of the movie-going experience is listening to what the hecklers say during the movie. Because there's people talking like really loudly throughout the whole movie. And some of the shit is super funny. So Dan, you'd have hated that.
Yeah, I would have.
You most likely would have walked out after like 15 minutes. You'd have been like, is the whole movie like this? I'd be like, yeah. All right, bye.
Oh my goodness, Storm dies. It was an X-Men movie and I yelled, Storm dies?
Oh my gosh.
And
Was that
someone
Phoenix?
yelled, oh yeah.
Was that Phoenix?
I don't remember which one it was.
Does she actually die?
I
No,
don't remember.
Oh.
at least I don't
Halle
think so.
Berry.
I can't remember.
Yeah, spoilers.
I know a bunch of
Yeah,
people.
that's
I
another
know a
one.
lot of people died in Phoenix. Spoilers.
I don't like people that do spoilers.
Yeah, a bunch of them died, right? Like half of them or most of them. I don't know.
That got dark. Yeah, I don't like, like quick tap on your credit card. That doesn't work. You're trying multiple times. I don't like when that doesn't work. It's been bothering me.
See,
So
the way
what'd
my
you
bank
ask us
account works, I got a checking and a savings. I moved everything to my savings, nothing but checking.
You see,
Oh,
you
thank
see what
God,
happened
someone
was,
got it.
What happened was, yeah.
Kevin Hart, his thing about like going like partying with like big celebrities.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
He hates having to pay for the bill because if his credit card doesn't work. So see, see the way my bank account works, the checkings and the savings. I can't remember the rest of the bit.
Yeah.
I'll have
Mikey
to
says,
watch it.
I
It's
hate
a good-
movie talkers. Spoilers. I had student ruin Endgame for me. He went to the pre-screening.
Oh, true. Spoilers.
Did you give him an F? I guess it doesn't matter. They just pass anyway.
Are we going
Yeah,
there?
that triggers me.
We're going there. Inadvertent. I don't like
Yeah.
squeaky hinges. I don't
Sometimes
like
you,
squeaky
you
hinges.
look at. I don't know. Sometimes I see it by mistake, so it's like my fault. I'm like, I just spoiled myself. Why did I look there?
You click a video that says spoiler alert. No!
No, a lot of times it's like when I want a
I should have.
tennis match or something and I don't know the result, but then I turn on the TV and I want
Oh,
to check
yeah.
the NBA, and I'm looking at the NBA, and then the tennis results show. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that
Claire,
sucks.
this has happened recently.
Waking up with a ton of drool on my face.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Like a big pool. I do that sometimes. Like
No?
all hair is wet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it
It's so
can't dry because
painful.
it's flush against the pillow. It's the worst.
You're supposed So you just like I'm
You gotta
just gonna
tilt it.
clean up
Just,
over here.
You just gotta tilt it up to get the airflow.
just tilt it.
Yeah,
And,
tilt my head this way so it can dry, and I sleep. on
and
this.
make sure you CLR your cheek so you don't get the scum.
Yeah, it's worse now because I have like hair, so then it's just like
Gross.
Nappy beard hair. I've bed head is now face head. Face. Bed face. Bed face.
When I accidentally slip in the shower and lose my balance. Not that I fall, it's just like having to slip. I'm just like, what's wrong with me? Really?
Oh,
You
the
can't
sudden
just
jolt.
have good reflexes.
The jolt.
Not having the right vibe to shower when I don't have the right song.
I used to
Like
shower
when
to
it's
music all the time. Not anymore. I'm just too lazy.
yeah, when the wrong song comes on, I'm like, well, that just killed the vibe.
Shower vibe. Well, to War's point with the toilet paper and many other people, to practice, I flip them. I flipped my own toilet paper. So like one roll I'll do over, one roll I'll go under. So now I honestly don't know which way it is right now.
To practice.
So
What do you mean?
I am now desensitized to the toilet paper.
Oh, you're well
etiquette.
versed. You're well versed.
So
I would
whoever
totally flip it at
my
somebody
partner
else.
does, I'm with them. You're under, cool. You're over, all right. Let's go.
There are some toilet paper dispenser designs where you have them stacked like this. So then what happens is, as you use the bottom one, it's rolled over. And then when it's done, it kind of drops. And the second one is designed to be under, so it's easy access.
Oh.
So that you have two rolls in
Yep.
a day. And then it's not like your gigantic rolls that you have to buy in bulk. It's your conventional rolls. So like for whoever the supplier is, you can just get your conventional rolls and it fits.
I know where this is going.
What?
Wait, are you saying that type is grinding your gears?
Oh no, I'm just saying like that. Over under, it's not a big deal to me.
I thought you were gonna say because sometimes people like somehow they access the one above, and then you have like a double roll
Double?
coming out.
Those are lucky
it's
days.
rolling from the top and the
Yeah, that's
bottom. I'm
quadruple
like,
ply.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was like, what the
Yeah,
magical toilet paper is this?
so that's pretty cool because you get double the roll for like less pull.
There you go.
More ply.
More ply, less try. Not having a bottle opener when you need a bottle opener.
Oh, but haven't you learned to use your forearm?
No,
Oh,
lighter keys.
okay, yeah. Or a strong piece of plastic. Or another bottle. My
Did you
favorite
say
one is
your
the other bottle.
Forearm? Your forearm?
Have you never seen that one?
What?
Like you put the bottle against it and then you twist,
Like a
and like your forearm kind of skin like grabs the cap. And you could just keep turning. Not many people can do that one.
like with
But
the
I've
beer
seen it.
bottle?
I
Like
tried.
not the twisty
With a
beer
beer
bottles? Oh wow.
Yeah. It has to be a twisty. It has to be a twisty. But I've
Oh, it
seen
has to be a
It's pretty
twisty. I
sick.
was like, oh okay.
Yeah, it can't pop off, like break off.
Because I'm like, if it was one of, it's like you just shredded up your skin.
Like Dan said, I've also tried, and it ended not so well for my forearm.
Same. Oh god.
I do the open a beer bottle with another beer bottle. I do that one. My cousin taught me that one.
I don't think I've done that.
I am proficient with my lighter unis.
I can use a lighter, but I don't have a lighter.
Yeah, I don't smoke. I do have a lighter though. Smokers grind my gears though.
Sorry. I haven't had a cigarette in a while. That really grinds my gears.
My gears. I'll be right back.
That really grinds my gears. I wouldn't have a smoke. God damn it.
Yeah, one of my WoW buddies. He's like, man, he's so addicted, man. It's sad.
Is it a pack a day? Is he at that point?
Yeah, it's more. It's probably closer.
Ew.
Mm.
Double
That's
pack a
wild.
day.
That's wild.
Do you finish the whole cigarette?
Yes.
Like you know how
I think
people
so.
like light, but
Yeah,
then they're
before.
like they get through a little bit and then they're like, oh well, I'm finished for now, and then they toss, and then each
Well, a
time
lot
they
of
get a
people
new one.
just want that certain little hit that you get from it.
Huh?
So like, they want to feel a little better in that situation. They take like maybe 2 pulls, and then they're like, okay, I feel good, and then stamp it out. Like they don't do it just to do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mom, if you're watching, I used to smoke
Hi, tita.
cigarettes.
What are you talking about?
ISIS.
I mean, if anything, she encouraged me to do it. She was the one who started it, smoking when she was what, 12, 13.
Hey,
And then
tita.
Yeah,
Hey,
tita.
tita. Titas that smoke. Ay nako. Grinds my gears.
I wonder if she'd ever say grinds my gears. You know what else? There are people that'll be like, "This is my first run of the year. I ran 20K in an hour and a half." Like, you don't look like you run. 5K in 12 minutes. That's world record. Calm down.
It's like 12 minutes, man. I think.
I'm so upset. I'm like, I ran 5K in an hour.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
It's good that people are on their fitness tip. It's just, just be honest. Just be real. Like it's not hard. Just this is where I started. Oh yeah, I just went for my first run and world record 5K, no big deal.
Well, I guess that's ego, or fear of ego being hurt. I don't know.
Or they're
Or-
lying
I don't
straight
know.
up. I don't know.
Some-
Like,
Straight
Yeah.
up lying. Yeah. Straight up
That's what
lying.
I'm saying. Why?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
the lying? I'm saying it's ego. It's
I'm thinking it's like 5,000 steps. Maybe they had a step counter, and it was like, oh, I hit my 5K steps, not 5,000 meters though.
One step is like a meter, so pretty much it's the same thing. Dirty cans. You ever go to a gas station, buy a can of something, and it's like dirty?
Oh,
And then it's
Okay.
kind of like, oh, even more so when they're dusty. Ooh, ooh.
can't say that that's happened a lot, but I can see that sucking.
I don't know why milk grinds my gears.
Milk. I mean,
what about milk?
I don't know. It just does. I don't like drinking milk no more. I've never.
Hey,
I
that's
don't know.
not
I used
addict,
to
man.
like it. I can't. Am I all of a sudden lactose? No, I still eat cheese and stuff. You know what it is? It's ever since trying bubble tea and there's like fruit and dairy in the same product. It's kind of like I can't take it. I don't like the
It's
taste of it.
good. It's
Yeah,
like
see, I don't
smoothies.
have
There's
it.
so many smoothies.
I ain't got that. Usually, I don't care for taste. I'll eat anything. If you serve it to me, I'm gonna eat it. But like, if it's fruit and milk, I can't do it. I can't stomach it.
When you make
Man,
Soylent,
since-
can't you add fruit to it?
Soylent. Ugh.
You don't add fruit to
Soylent
it?
and
Okay.
fruit. Oh god, no.
Really?
Fruit drink is fruit drink. Soylent is Soylent. Ugh. But I do drink Soylent with coffee. Good.
Oh.
I
figured
tweeted
it was
at
like
Soylent.
protein. I thought it was protein powder, but okay.
Yeah, sure. I tweeted at Soylent. They're like, you should try Soylent with cereal. I'm like, that's a dope idea.
That's a
'Cause-
pretty good idea.
Soylent is pretty much like pancake mix, and pancake mix is pretty much like milk.
Oh.
Soylent fucked me up good though.
Yeah, you got a bad batch. That sucks.
That's true. I got it for free. That is true. I basically ate for free for a month. Yeah,
But it
that's
was
the
a
plus
bad
side.
batch?
It was a bad, yeah. Like I complained, and then on their site they said they had the bad batch, and they said, you know, maybe you got the bad batch, so send me a screenshot of like the
Serial
the
number?
code on the package, because that
Uh-huh.
has the batch number on the code, and they were like, yeah, you're part of that one, so we'll reimburse you, and you know, would you like to try it again for another month? And I was like, fuck off. I had digestive problems for an entire month. You can go straight to hell. I didn't say
Okay,
that.
so I mean, you just said you got free food for a month, but it wasn't really food, right? Because you couldn't. Like, it was rotten.
I mean, it sustained me. I didn't
Okay.
starve. I was trying to see how cheap I could eat. I won't do it again.
Okay.
I'd do it if there's nothing else around. But yeah. Oh, how much do I want to go with this? I got a lot of stupid shit stuff.
It's entertaining.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, 'cause we have nothing. You have
Just
all the
keep 'em
fun.
up.
I'm
Keep
like
'em coming.
struggling to
Here we
find.
go.
You're just like, yep, this.
What would it be like, Ward? I never knew you were such an angry person. I never knew you had your gears grinded so bad.
So often.
I didn't
yeah.
know that everything grinds your gears.
There's so many things that could be like, yeah, you know what, that grinds my gears. I don't care. I don't care enough to make it a thing. When I sweat, like, okay, so going for runs and stuff, I go sweat, and then sometimes I don't shower right away, so I'm sitting in my sweat like right now. My underwear is so sticky and gross.
Ew.
Yeah, but that's my own doing.
I mean, I've done that. I like sweaty enough so like it dries off, and like the salt, you can see the salt on your skin from your sweat.
Not having gym towels.
Oh, well, Fit for Less is so cheap that they don't have towels at all. So I got used to bringing my own. So I bring my own towel. So that
Country music.
having towel at the gym is so nice. I miss night gyms. Ones with saunas. Oh, those are the best gyms.
Country music's up there with grinding gears. I don't mind it on car rides because you play music you don't quite like. It kind of keeps you awake.
I didn't know that. Okay. I should try that.
A lot of
So you can do it You can do a Timothy De La Get
Hmm?
Wasn't it him that said what helps him keep awake during car rides?
What's that?
Long drives? Yeah. Never mind. Different conversation. We'll leave
What?
that one.
Oh, was it the
I guess-
blowjob thing? Was it dick talk? It was dick talk.
TikTok, yeah.
It was dick talk. Oh. Shaking hands for a little too long. Not that that's the thing now,
Wait,
but that
what?
was shaking hands for a
You
little too
fucking
long.
did that.
Okay, that's one for
Yeah.
me.
You
Well, not
did
that one
the most-
specifically, but when
Like-
people handshake and they have like limp handshakes, oh
There is
God,
no
I hate
grip. There's no grip. Yeah.
Yeah, the weak handshakes. Yeah, that sucks.
that.
Nice to meet you. Jenny.
Nice.
Getting too many ice cubes in my drink through a drive-through.
I usually ask for no ice now because of that.
No.
I've learned to ask for no ice because sometimes they put too much ice cubes. You get no substance. You get no
There's
drink.
no drink. Yeah.
Ice
Oh, yeah.
tastes great with no anyway.
When the cheese comes off, like a little too much when you're eating your pizza.
I don't like when they're making a cheeseburger or whatever that has a cheese in it and they don't put the cheese in the middle. Like half of it is like outside the freaking sandwich and then
And then
the
like curled around the bun.
yeah, and like so half of it's a burger and the other one's a cheeseburger. Like what? I hate that. Just put it in
I
the
see.
You
middle.
don't miss. You don't try to reposition the cheese.
Oh, I
That's what
do because it melts though. But and so you're like you got broken pieces of cheese.
You gotta
It's
rip
like-
off the cheese that's on the side and put it on the part of the burger, the cheese.
Yeah,
Our
done this.
supervisor
I do
hates
that.
Wendy's, like with a passion, because their burgers are square. Like every time I
Yeah, that's
mention
what-
Wendy's,
It's more
out of
meat.
nowhere, like he hates Wendy's just because their burgers are square.
I also
I
hate
like the
Look.
corner bites because it's more meat. How do you not like that? That's so good.
I don't mind it. I'm just
I'm more
saying.
ju- I don't like Wendy's because I think their burgers feel greasy. Like when you eat them,
Oh, yeah,
they just feel like really greasy compared
it's
to
all
like
water.
That's why it's
McDonald's.
good.
a little too greasy for me.
It's juice. It's
I love
juiciness.
Whoppers for some reason though. That's like my favorite. My favorite affordable burger probably is a Whopper.
because they're not juicy. Or what?
Well, they're not greasy like Wendy's.
Yeah.
I think the size is pretty good. The diameter is pretty good. The bun is nice.
Having to buy clothes.
Also, the only burger I enjoy from BK is the Baconator. You just said BK is the Baconator.
Huh?
You're cut. They just said
You're
love
cut from
Wendy's.
Team-
Also, the only burger I enjoy from BK is the Baconator.
Yeah, he has no
Whopper
idea what he's
tastes
talking
odd to
about.
me. Yeah, he's
Baconator's-
cut.
Please, bro.
Yo, COVID's got the best of him, bro. Like he hasn't been out in a long time.
What the
Day-Day.
heck, Day-Day? How
He doesn't
dare
even
you.
have fast food joints done like
How dare you.
right in his head. That's offensive. I'm offended.
Seattle.
I'm offended, dude.
Way to
That
grind my
grinds
gear,
my
bro.
gears.
You
People
don't
don't
grind
know
my
their
gears?
sandwiches.
Seattle.
Oh wow,
Ouch, Day-Day, ouch.
I fail.
You totally do fail. Go quarantine after that comment. You need some time off.
Go study.
When I want to splurge, though, I think the best burger fast food is A&W. I fucking love A&W burgers.
When you want to splurge.
Yeah, they're expensive. They're like
They are.
they're dollars more for the same amount of meat than BK or McDonald's. I buy like a combo of like I don't know, like Mama burger combo. Man, it's like $11 or something.
Yeah. A&W's. I don't know what the Bacon King is, but I know there's like stackers, double stackers,
Yeah.
triple stackers.
There's the King. The Kings are nice.
Big
there
King
was-
is something else, right? Big King is like Burger King's Big Mac, isn't it?
Kind of.
They use
But I think you
1,000
could
Allen sauce. Huh?
Never found it. I just didn't like it as much as the Whopper. Personally.
Grandpa Burger for the win. Yeah, I had Grandpa with bacon and cheese. So good. Expensive though.
The Angus burger is the Uncle Burger at A&W. Fucking awesome.
Oh. Harvey's sucks.
I like Harvey's.
I don't like Harvey's either.
I'm back in university. I used to eat it like 3 times a week.
I like Harvey's poutine.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Bit.
People that say poutine.
Poutine.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Poutine. I'm like, how else do you say it?
Well, because
The
I'm
French
the French way, yeah. Poutine.
Poutine.
Putain.
Putin?
And see, you can't say that because it sounds like puta. You have to be careful.
Putin.
Ah.
Putin.
Just depends on what accent you're using.
Rasputin. Rasputin.
Yeah, FJ, that was a good call. Though. Like when they make the burger too fast and like shit is all over the place and it's just not made correctly, and then you have to reassemble your own burger. That does grind my gears.
I do that at McDonald's quite often. But...
I do that almost all the time, always.
Oh.
But I guess I'm so used to it. Maybe it doesn't grind my gears anymore.
You've been ingrained.
You grind your
Yeah.
gears when you have a perfect burger and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm like, what? What is this? Nani?
I just have to eat this now?
I'm annoyed for some reason.
Chick-fil-A
Thinking
is
I
good.
warmed
No,
up my
it's not.
Jamaican
It
beef
is.
patty or pizza pocket and then find out the middle is still cold.
Oh yeah, I'm with
I
you.
don't like that either. Yeah.
And then you're
No.
sad
Feel
because
that? Feel that?
you gotta heat it up again. That's why the method is microwave first and then toaster oven.
Well, that's like the microwave fake when the plate is hot, but then your food is still cold.
Oh,
But
well
once you get it down
done.
to the science, you're like 1 minute and 35 seconds in the microwave. Set it to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Leave it in there for 15 minutes. It's done. Perfect all the time. If you have your method, you can do it. I like Chick-fil-A though. Yeah. Despite their whatever.
I don't know. I had their chicken sandwich thing, and it wasn't anything special for me. It was like, I prefer what's the one from KFC? Big Crunch.
Oh. I have to say
Big
though, in
Crunch is
America,
good.
America, when I tried the different ones, I
Mm.
often went back to Whataburger.
Yep.
Whataburger.
Whataburger was my
Agreed.
choice. I was like, you guys are the bomb. I've tried all, like I went to Katy, Texas. I tried all the burger joints. And then I'm like, I think you guys win. You guys are the affordable.
Agreed.
You get a lot of food and it tastes pretty damn good.
Yeah, In and Out. I hate, but so many people love it. What?
In and Out is really
God. I'm
What's
an
the one?
In-N-Out
What's
fan.
what's the other one that's In and Out? That's also like a smash patty.
White Castle.
No.
Yeah, not big
another-
on White Castle.
Popular. I don't think it's Whataburger. It's in it. There's like a battle.
I'm a huge In-N-Out fan.
Shake Shack.
Oh my
Shake
God.
Shack. In and Out versus
Never
Shake
had
Shack.
Shake Shack.
Shake
Apparently
Shack,
those are the
bro.
two.
God, Dede, you hate In-N-Out? God, I hate you.
He's weird.
You're really grinding my gears.
I mean, he thought. the
No,
bacon
grinds my
was
gears.
from-
People who hate In-N-Out.
Kick.
People
Shake
that
Shack's is
when you
fine.
pull up to a four-way stop and then they're trying to be nice to let you go first. No, there are rules. You drive
Yeah.
predictably. Don't try to be nice. You're gonna cause an accident. I tell
Yeah,
people this all the
absolutely.
time. Don't drive with courtesy. Drive predictably. Thank you. This was Warren's TED Talk.
Another teachable.
Um,
Thank you.
From experience as a Chinese driver, and those times where you get to the four-way at the same time as somebody, I usually wait I'm like, I go like this, but there've been so many cases of the other driver, often a white male, they refuse to move until I move. And I figure, oh, okay, they just don't trust me because I'm Chinese. Like, I'm waiting. I'm going like this. And they're just like, and they'll kind of wave me on too. They'll do one of these, and then they just won't move.
And they're just like, no.
And I'll be like, all right, I'm going, and I go. So now it's sort of like I expect that now. So whenever it happens, I don't know, it happens all the time. But yeah, before we stop right along this guy, I'll stop, I'll look at him, and then I'll just go.
But who's at the right? Who's the one at the right? Is it
I
either
don't know.
way?
The one on the right.
It's the
Honestly,
person
Yeah,
on the
no,
right
I
that
know.
goes first. But
I know that,
if
but
you,
I'm saying
if you
in-
pull up to somebody that's oncoming, you just have to fucking figure it out. It's the direction they're going. If they're signaling left, the person going through goes first, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just
Here's my
saying when they're
tactic.
looking at each other. Yeah.
Don't stop. For me, I
Don't
just
stop.
keep rolling until they stop, and then I stop after.
And then you stop after.
I mean,
I let them stop first, because if I foresee somebody else about to pull up at the same time, just to avoid any kind of confusion, if we're about to stop at the same time, I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna keep rolling till they stop, and then when I say they've stopped, I'll do this. And then we're good.
but do
Then they know.
you roll into the intersection?
Not that far. I stop
Looks to
far.
him like you're going, like you're in the intersection.
Yeah.
And not that far though. Like there's enough time before you can see somebody coming.
I used to try
I
and
hate-
do that too. and I
Grinds
was-
my gears when people roll past the freaking line.
The traffic engineer's doing that shit.
and
It's
then
like,
I'll
are you gonna
fly.
stop? Are you gonna stop? Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, you stop. Like, jeez.
Yeah. I'd rather that than coming up at the same time. That's what she said.
What I often try if I see someone and we're going the same speed, I'm like, is this shit gonna happen again? I start braking really early. Like as soon as I see the person, I just start braking. I was like, I'm just gonna go real slow up to this stop, so that by the time I get to my stop, he's already going. That's generally how I treat it, if I can see him from far. I hate always stops. They're so
It's
annoying.
just random, but for you guys, is Kyle's audio like lagging
Yes.
and then catching
Yeah.
up? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, not good.
It would be like, and then all of a sudden he just catches up really fast.
It's like yeah,
Really?
and then it's like normal again. It's funny.
And then even your video is out of sync with your audio.
Yeah,
Only sometimes.
I've been
sometimes.
having internet issues though, so
it
that's-
catches up though. Like, yeah, slows down and catches up, and then it's normal. Anyway,
Like imagine you're eating a banana.
blah, 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 blah.
Sweet.
Alright.
I feel like I should have made a list.
I should have, but my list would have been very short. I'll just listen to your list and be like, yeah, that does grind my gears.
Not a lot of things
Yeah,
bother
that
you,
too,
Dan?
that too. That's a good one. That's a good. I'll add that to my.
Let's see.
These things bother me, but like I don't make anything of them. It's just like, oh yeah, that kind of bothers me, and then I move on. Bedhead, hat hair, nose hair,
Yeah, no.
eyelashes growing on the inside of my eyelid. What?
Oh,
Hello? What
I
the
don't like zits or pimples in your nostrils. That sucks. You guys ever get that?
Yep.
That's the worst.
Or on.
On is workable. Oh, there, yeah, that sucks too. Right on the side. I have one there right now. It's
Right on the
I hate it.
crease.
Yeah.
In the crease.
Something stuck in your teeth and you can't get it out.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah, I
that.
get that. Wire. In the wire? Oh, that's rough.
The wire? You have one in the back? Oh,
My permanent wire.
I had a permanent wire and I don't know where it went.
Oh, that's.
How was it permanent then?
I don't have it anymore.
You had
I
a
probably
temporary
swallowed it. I probably swallowed it.
A temporary permanent wire.
An impermanent Fire.
Foggy glasses.
Yeah.
Small things to get used to it.
Sweating in your glasses. Yeah, that sucks. That's a new one too with the mask and glasses. Unless you put it right, your glasses will fog up.
My first sweat after shaving my head, because I'm not expecting this downpour of sweat.
I never
Usually, usually there's hair to soak everything up, but then after like I've shaved my head and I go for a good sweat, it's like, why can't I keep the sweat out of my eyes? But why does it keep coming down?
You gotta wear the wave cap or the hat. Something.
It's hat or the headband.
Bandana. Headband, yeah. I want to shave my head, but I know it's gonna look really bad. And if you cut it really short, then you have to cut it more often too.
Wedding DJs that will play upbeat music, then all of a sudden slow music, and then all of a sudden upbeat music, and just like kill the vibe sometimes.
They can't read the crowd. Yeah, the worst.
Sometimes. Not that I've gone to a lot of weddings, but functions like that. Or the DJs that kind of just let their friends pick all the music, and it's kind of like, this doesn't really cater to the whole crowd.
Or DJs that can't mix songs.
Or just
That's
DJs
painful.
altogether.
The transitions. Oh god.
Oh, have I got a story for you later.
You go to request a song and they play it next. It's not like blended. It's just like hard stop.
Play. That's like how everything was in DR.
I
Just
wish
go
I
on
learned how-
YouTube, press
music.
play.
That'd be
YouTube,
cool.
press play. Or DJs
Yeah.
that play the entire song.
That song
Well,
yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
Songs are long.
Well, nowadays
go-
songs are super short.
It's true.
Most songs now are under 3 minutes.
At like McDonald's or a Subway, and then for some reason it's super watered down because they didn't mix it properly or didn't install the packet properly.
The pack is
I don't
probably
think
running
that's
out.
happening.
Or that, whatever it is. When it's super watered down. That'll happen every so
Watery?
often.
Mm.
I mean, it's probably better for you that way because they're not taking in all that sugar. But I mean, you paid for it. Muffins.
Muffins grind your
Muffins?
gears.
Just straight muffins.
Straight out muffins.
Why does it? Why it's pretty much a cake, but why does it gotta have the mushroom top? Why?
It's the best part.
Why is it any different from the rest of the muffin? Why couldn't it just be a cylinder? Couldn't life be so easy if it was just a cylinder? Is it purely aesthetics? Is that what it is?
Muffin tops are way different to the bottoms.
Muffin tops are so much better than the bottoms.
Yeah, they're exposed to the heat.
Or-
They get
or-
caramelized.
Or jam.
I had no idea. I'm asking the questions. I had no idea. I just thought they were there for show. Cool.
In fact, some people only sell muffin tops, and then they sell like the bottoms for cheaper or something.
They grind them up in their gears.
Nice.
I wonder if I'd have a lot more things that grind my gears if I owned a boat.
Probably. The more access you have and the more opportunity you have, the more things you can complain about. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, my life is so boring. Like nothing grinds my gears really.
No, it's got to be something in your you know what grinds your gears, Kyle, when someone's not pulling their weight in your raid and refuses to get better.
This is true. Yes. But like, I'm in a casual raid, right? Like I don't expect anything from them. It just sucks if it's a fight and you can't make a mistake and like one person makes the same mistake over and over. That sucks. And in my head, I'm just like, we're not gonna beat this boss. When stocks go down when I want to go up and vice versa, grinds my gears, bro. Gears.
Here's one that doesn't grind my gears, but I think is really interesting. When you have, I know people here, they own a lot of stuff, several properties, golf cart, motorcycle, boat, business, whatever, and they have the most to complain about. It's pretty interesting.
More
Warren,
money,
what's
more
happening?
problems.
Yeah, serious.
It's
What's
better.
happening with the road construction here? Are they not doing night work? Hey, can you fix this traffic light? Why are they building pickleball courts? Where are our tax monies used for? What about these potholes, Warren? I'm thinking of selling my boat for a bigger boat. I just think it's
Okay.
interesting.
I was like getting to the point, like, where does it come into what they have? All of that other stuff is like normal stuff people complain about. Potholes suck. You know?
That's true. I'm just saying, like, with a guy like that, he just has more to complain about because he has more stuff. I think I'm going to sell my golf cart for a UTV. I'm going to sell my boat for a bigger boat. I don't need my motorcycle, but I'll get another vehicle.
Insurance. Ah.
Warren, what do you think of this racket? You know what? I'll just get 3 of them. What do you think of this tennis string? Oh, I'll get a reel of that. I'll get a reel of that. I just think it's interesting when you have money to blow like that. It's pretty wild.
Are you the supplier?
No, I do try to get them to order from a certain website, like Tennis Giant.
You have an affiliate link? You should do it.
No. I just like giving them business. They've been good to me.
Yeah, you should get an affiliate link.
No.
Get sponsored.
That'd be nice. They stopped their sponsorship programs though.
Oh.
But I still
Well,
try to
yeah, I
give them
found out
business.
certain brands, they have, sponsorship. But if you can't be a sponsorship, they have the affiliate program where you could just,
I got
you'll
one.
earn rewards. What?
You know, in supermarkets now, the aisles have arrows.
Yeah.
When people don't follow the
People
arrow,
don't follow the arrows.
I'm
Even
that
if
guy.
me sometimes.
I'm totally that guy. I'm like, oh, there are arrows.
Well, have you been to a mall where you can only walk in one direction on one side? So, let's say you're on the upper level, and so they have like the bridge across, and then most of it's open, and you're like walking on the right side, and the store you want to go to is on the left, but the bridge is one direction, so you have to walk past that store and then go on the next bridge so that you can cross that bridge, and then you have to backtrack to get to your store.
That sounds terrible.
It's bad. I mean, I don't really think anyone enforces that, but the arrows make me want to do it.
I might disobey the arrows for that one.
Yeah.
I would disobey.
Walk backwards.
Oh,
That's what I do in the office. In our office,
That's
we
so
have to walk a
funny.
certain way, and I just walk backwards. I'm just like, I don't care.
That's funny.
In
I
the
mean,
office-
if COVID was really bad, it would be a little more serious.
Mm.
But
It's toned
it's
down.
on. I feel like it's on the way out, so
Yeah.
we can joke about it.
It's on
Guess
the way
the
out.
Although I think Waterloo had a lot today though
Cases?
of the yeah, like Waterloo itself had like 70 cases today, which I
Oh,
think
it is
was
2
more
weeks
than
after May
double.
2-4.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
There'll be some spikes in the
way-
next few weeks. Yeah.
Yep. Guesstimates.
You don't, that grinds your gears when someone says guesstimate?
Yeah, it's not a word. I didn't think it
You're
was.
You're right.
It is a guess.
Or an estimate. It's one of the two. It's not a guesstimate.
It means
Or
it's
is
even
it-
worse.
I was
not
gonna
even as
say,
good.
is someone
But
saying
where's the-
guesstimate because it's an uneducated estimate?
Well,
Literally, pull
are
the number out of their butt.
are estimates educated?
Somewhat.
Because isn't an estimated guess a hypothesis? So that's
English. Don't
Well,
know.
if you
Don't
just-
know.
If it's just the value that you're guesstimating, that cannot be a hypothesis.
Guesstimates.
People who define words using the word. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, estimate. When you estimate something.
Yeah.
That. I don't like that.
I'm wearing my backpack, and my backpack gets sweaty.
When you get a car wash and then the next day it rains.
Or bird poops.
Yeah.
Man, it's a fucking robin that poops on my mirrors too, my side mirrors. So I have to clean off caterpillar poop and bird poop. Like, man.
Yeah,
grinds
next
my
time we
gears.
see him, we're gonna poop on his car.
It's just squat on his car and just
Not even.
Human poop.
We're gonna poop from the tree just to stay consistent. We're gonna climb the fucking trees and we're gonna poop from there and get some velocity and get some height.
Yeah, Day-Day, I don't like that too. Right after.
That's funny.
Straight up.
Oh, smelling a fart in the shower. So potent.
It's so exposed.
It's
There's
so
no
potent.
filters, fabric filters. That's funny.
It's like warm air just wafting straight up at your face.
That's
When I accidentally swallow Colgate.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't think I've done that.
oh, you're not missing out.
I don't like that when I cook bacon for like hours, my whole house smells like bacon. Which sounds like it to be a cool thing, but I'm over it. I'm over it after cooking it.
Yeah, it does. It's an oily. Yeah, like everything just feels oily.
I don't mind the taste of orange juice after I brush my teeth.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Like Tropicana? Like that.
Fuck with it. I'm good with it.
This topic is way harder than I thought.
When someone tells you to try this food and they're like, it's amazing, and it's not as amazing as they make it out
It's
to be.
not amazing.
the hype.
Or I guess
Things that reach
Hype,
When
yeah,
people
hype
hype
for
shit up, yeah, that
for
sucks.
movies.
It's getting hot because I'm laughing so.
Yeah,
It's more
movie
so
hype
with
and,
movie hype. I can like muster. Like I'm used to it. But like when it's food and I had to ingest it, and it's like
You probably had to buy it too.
even more so when I have to buy the food myself.
Yeah. It's like, really? You made me spend money on this?
Like, man, you gotta try this restaurant. It's so good. There's one meal. It only costs $30. So good.
Me, when I'm like,
Buy the
I need to
$30
fill up
meal.
gas,
Tastes-
and then I pass by a gas station, and it's like, you know what? It's gonna be cheaper in the next one, and then you get to the next one, and it's more expensive.
Well, that's your fault.
But you need to get gas. But you need to get gas.
You just grinded your own gear.
I mean, and that
Oh,
when
Oh,
all
oh,
said
oh.
and done, I grind my own gears.
when you go into drive-through, because you want to order something that's on special, you're waiting, and then you finally get to order, and they say they ran out, but you're stuck in the drive-through lane, and you don't you can't order anything else, so you're just waiting there to get out. I don't like that. You should have had a sign that said
I-
we're out of this, so you don't have to freaking wait in line.
It's never happened to me, but if it did, I would definitely just buy something. Just buy something that I didn't originally go there for.
In regular price though?
Well, I'm picturing somewhere that has a value menu anyway, like a McDonald's or whatever.
Oh. Well, a value menu is regular price.
Yeah, but it's cheap, so you don't feel that bad. It's not like you're buying like a double Big Mac.
True.
So for me, getting flaked on last minute isn't a big deal. But if you tell me to wait 20 minutes and you're gonna take 45, you're a piece of shit.
Oh, dude, you're right. Yes.
Even more so, you tell me 45 minutes later that you're 5 minutes away and you take another half hour. Just stop.
Just go home.
I hate offering to drive somebody, and I go and pick them up, and I'm waiting, way too long, like 20 minutes. I really do not like that. But I generally make that known. But yeah, that really pisses me off.
Yeah, Dan, next time we should this car. I'm kidding.
You're gonna call me and ask for a ride.
Tree.
He's gonna
He
ask
pulls
for a
up on the
ride,
driveway and he's on the
I'm like-
tree waiting.
and he's gonna wait in the tree for 20 minutes. And
Take
I'm
the
gonna be
dump.
waiting for him. And then
Make
all
sure
of a
to glue
sudden,
on the flat top of your car so it
Yeah.
doesn't cry.
and all of a sudden, I look up at my moonroof, and it's just like plops right on my moonroof.
You're welcome.
And that would be the
After
last
40
day
after-
you all have
after-
ever seen Warren again.
After 20 minutes. After 20 minutes. Waiting.
Oh no. Oh, such a stupid idea. Honestly, pooping in public doesn't grind my gears.
That's
If someone had to go do it and I happened to catch a glimpse of someone pooping, I'd be like, I don't care.
but
it's
like
just natural.
in a at least a courteous place.
Somewhere
You
where
got-
they tried to at least put an effort into concealing themselves.
Try
you know?
to conceal it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Perfectly normal.
Or like
People-
yeah, when dog or pet owners don't pick up the poop after their dog poops. I don't like that. I hate that.
Even people that pee in public, I don't mind. Just don't pee on like the ATM machines where people touch things, or like don't pee on a door handle.
Yeah.
Day had a good one there.
Yeah. Hogging the music. Or they shotgun and pass out the whole ride.
Yeah, that one. That's a pretty funny one. I feel like
Yo, shotgun, so
Never
I can
happened
recline
to
and
me.
go to sleep. Yeah.
I don't mind when people do that to me. That's fine.
I mostly offer people to go to sleep if they need to go to sleep.
Right. No, like that has happened. Like all three people in my car are sleeping. That's fine. But it's not like the one guy hits shotgun. He shotguns the front and then like just to fall asleep, and then I'm talking with the other people in the back. That's never happened.
Oh.
But that, I guess that would grind my gears.
Small things, just funny. People that push the pedestrian button over and over again, even though I know with one button push, it's fine. Once you push it once, you've been called. Like it's there. You don't have to keep pushing it.
You ask them to sleep. Stop talking. Please go to sleep while I try. Guys, I made a mistake. I went on a binge, like I went on this tip of watching Irish people try things. I think it's called the Try Channel, and it's just like Irish people trying different types of alcohol. And I really like the Irish accent. And I looked at the one with like rum and like Caribbean rum and absinthe and like bourbon, and I just watched all these videos. I mean, they were really entertaining videos, but man, it just makes you want to drink. I'm like, this was a very poor choice. I should not have watched all these videos. Like it had like a physical reaction. Like I felt a physical craving for rum. I'm like,
Withdrawal?
this is no good. It's not withdrawal. It's like it created a craving. It's nuts.
All right, when do you want to meet up?
Nice segue.
I am looking
Concarded
forward to
is
the next social gathering for drinking.
The small things in life. I appreciate that.
I don't like when I'm putting like sunscreen and then you're sweating, so then it like trickles down, so then you end up having coverage lower than where you put it, and you still burn on the part that you put it on, and it looks like you have like a dress, a tube top tan line. So it went downward like here. No, it's never happened.
I can't say that ever happened to me. The something I like though are the creams. I don't do the spray thing. Like that doesn't happen with creams. It doesn't like melt away. You just kind of rub it in.
It's happened to me.
I don't use
You
sunscreen.
You don't use sunscreen, Lucky.
I used to be
have
like
to.
that. I'm pretty sure I have skin cancer already. Like I have a lot more moles than I thought. Like I look at my back, there's like dots all over my back. I'm like, oh, I got skin
These are new.
shit. Like every year it's more. I'm like, oh man, this is not good. Oh well, can't go back in time.
The image in my head is like,
Nice.
sunscreen. Having to put sunscreen on to another guy. Even if it's a
Yeah.
spray thing. I don't feel
That's
that.
always weird. It's always weird.
Always weird, but it's a necessary evil
You gotta do it.
sometimes. I mean, yeah. Unless you happen to
You're just
find
like, is that enough?
some young lady to do it for you.
Is that good?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Like we do that in DR like every day, dog. Gotta protect.
You're good.
Like, gotta use my foot.
Looks good.
You're good. Oh man. Shoes and sand. And sand and shoes.
You mean if you see someone with
Shoes
shoes on
in
in
sand.
sand? Because like you should not be wearing that yourself.
Well, I see videos of like tennis players training in sand, and then some players will like run in their tennis shoes in sand. I'm just like, ugh, doesn't that feel so uncomfortable? And even when I do it, I'm like, yeah, I feel super uncomfortable. And then when I accidentally wear my shoes after I'm in a sand pit, it's kind of like, oh, I've just brought sand to my shoes. This sucks.
Yeah, I never do that.
Handy shoes.
Shoes are always off. If I see sand, shoes go off. Socks off. Barefoot. Sand equals barefoot.
Spike ball. I don't know why that triggers me, or it just grinds my gear. I like playing it, but I don't know
Oh.
why. I'd rather play volleyball.
Is that the little trampoline?
It's actually pretty fun. I think the more I try spike ball, it's grown on me a little more.
I don't mind it. I just
People who
suck
play
at it.
spike ball.
There's like leagues of spike ball now.
It's
Like,
intense. It's a lot more tactical than volleyball is.
semi-pro spike ball leagues.
Mm.
Team sponsors and shit.
Yeah, it's
It's
intense.
a lot more tactical.
There's a lot more tactics to it when you play 2-on-2.
What's the?
Shots
Is,
are
that's
deadly.
not volleyball on a like a ping pong table. What's that? Or like the little? Is that spike ball? No, that's
Spike ball is on the trampoline on the ground.
Baby trampoline and
what's the
everyone's around
soccer one where they can only it's like soccer but it's volleyball.
CPAC.
it. Soccer, volleyball.
Sepak takraw.
Sepak.
Sepak takraw.
That's pretty cool to watch.
That's intense. The rattan ball. Pretty sick.
Is that the Brazil? Is it Brazilian?
It's the Asian one. It's one of them.
Net, and you can't, and you have, and it's like soccer rules. You could chest, you could head, you could knee, and you can kick.
Oh.
I just
Well,
called
no,
it.
it still looks Seepak. Yeah, Seepak Takraw still looks like what I was talking about.
Day's on tonight. He says it's
Soccer baseball.
Day's killing it.
Crappy horror
man.
movies.
Happy horror.
The ones with happy endings,
I don't know.
or they're
It's been a while since I've been satisfied by a
What's an
horror
example?
movie. I can't think of one right now.
because it's hard to make them now. It's because everyone's desensitized. If you're a horror fan,
I don't know.
I'm not. I just don't like them.
Oh. Do you remember those shirts with like the zippers on the sleeves?
Wait, what?
Why? Shirts with the zippers on the sleeves, just for like aesthetics. Or like
Yeah,
scoop tees that had the zippers down the sides like this.
I have that.
I don't know why that triggered me. It doesn't grind my. Oh, it kind of grinds me. I don't know why.
no, I didn't
Yeah,
say
Day
this.
Day soccer baseball
been
is something
happening
else.
all
Not
podcast.
volleyball.
Fucking water bottle that when I drink it, it leaks. Like it's been leaking all night. If you watch me like take sips and then I'm like, it's just dripping all over me. Like this
Badge.
part.
Underneath there? Oh, yeah.
Oh, people that say pog or poggers in real life.
Is that play
Pog.
of the game? Play of the gamers? Is that what is that?
No, I don't think so.
Because I had to Google that
In
once because I kept seeing people say pog in chat. I was like,
It's like a celebratory thing. It's like, yo, that's sick. Yo, pog.
Oh, that's
yeah, but
pogs.
it
That's
stands for
pog.
play of the game, doesn't it?
POTG?
Doesn't have to have the T. Play of the game. Like play of the game. I don't know.
I always thought it
Sure.
I Googled it.
was just a word for. I don't know the origin. I'll be honest. I do not know the origin.
Same.
But I know it's like a streaming thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Pog and
that
Pog
play-
champs. I don't know
play was
Pog
poggers.
champs.
Yeah, it's good. And if it sucks, they have a name for that too. It's
L?
no, fuck. Why can't I think of these?
Spam L in the chat. Sage? Sag?
Badge.
Sag is Sag is like
Dad.
bad.
I don't know that one.
Heck.
Keck W. Yeah, I think that was the original. Again, no idea why it's Keck W, but that was the biggest one for like when everyone's making fun of you, like you do something worthy of making fun of. Keck W.
Oh. I haven't seen
Pega.
that.
Pepe laugh. Lol. Lamau.
They laugh is just from Pepe the Frog. Like one of
Lamau.
the many Pepe the Frog memes.
Oh, it's Tech Ball.
Yeah, Twitch chat has their own language in a way.
True.
Like there was one point where XQC, they were saying like his language is Twitch language. So he would go on he'd have an interview, but all of his answers would be like Twitch talk. It's ridiculous. I think he's a lot better now though. If you're
Anything.
slow at things, you'll be called a boomer. Boomer APM.
I call myself a boomer whenever I get into a tutor session. Hopefully I don't pull a boomer move and just screw up my session.
Boomer. Yeah, it's like a old person.
My screen isn't loading. Oh, I'm being a boomer. Just give me a second while this loads.
Yeah, Monka S. That's another one. All these ones, I have no idea their origin, but God, I hear them all the time.
This is how you know you're a boomer. All these new terms just grind your gears.
I don't even know
get
these
it.
terms, so I'm super boomer.
Oh no, and you're
Just
the one on Twitch so much. Yeah,
All
with it,
these
bro.
terms.
Nobody's watching, so
W.
I wouldn't know because I never see the chat.
All you need is one hot tub stream. That's it.
Yeah, bro.
One hot tub stream, and then spend it putting fake tattoos on, and writing people's names on yourself.
Thanks for the 5-month resub.
Alex Dub, Monka S.
Or you could just be an avatar like Code Miko. You don't have to show anything.
Straight up, just be a VTuber, or just be an anime VTuber,
Animated.
like Gargura or Mori Calliope. They're fun to watch.
I don't know any of those.
Who's the other one? Oh, there's this other Japanese girl who's really fun to watch. Anyways. Have your gears been ground? Have we thoroughly grinded each other's gears?
Well, I mean, it's been a while. It's,
Feels so.
I think
I feel
we
most
filled
of them.
the quota.
Most of them are like really stupid, but whatever.
First world
That's what we
problems.
expected. Yeah, they were interesting. I had a time.
It was fun.
Yeah. Any teachables from this?
Yeah.
I guess reminder that guys,
cover
the more
sensors with toilet paper. And
cover sensors with toilet paper.
flesh in peace.
There was another teachable, I think from Warren's.
Very predictably.
Drive predictably, yes, there was another one. Also, if you want less things to complain about, just give yourself less things to complain about. So,
Yeah.
just
Stop
don't have-
complaining.
Don't have gears to be ground.
Don't have so much stuff that you can find things to complain about. Like, simplify your life. Less possessions probably means less things to complain about. When people don't even ask for your name and ask randomly if you can do a backflip. Can you do a backflip? No? Oh,
You?
okay.
Can you? No. Oh.
See ya.
Oh, and keep your eyes on the road.
Eyes on the road. Don't poo on anyone's car.
Oh, definitely not. Come on.
Don't look long at the camera like that.
What's wrong with this? This is a problem? Just,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
driving-
and like when you shake a hand, squeeze. If you're gonna go in for the handshake,
Oh god.
squeeze. Just squeeze a little bit. Give it some grip. Essentially, you want to be equal to the guy who's squeezing. So as hard as whoever the harder squeezer is, you want to
girl.
reciprocate. Or girl. Well, no, don't they just curtsy? I'm just kidding. Or they just expect you to kiss.
Oh, don't they just hand you a sandwich? Man, that's a dick move, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
that'll be it for today. It was it's a cool rant session. I'm surprised we kind of ran out of ideas. I'm sure there was more. I was kind of just feeling tired.
When my headphones get sweaty, when I get sweat in my hat, when my nose starts dripping out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. Here's one. Glasses wears underneath headphones like this and squeeze. I hate that. And earrings too. Pushes down on my earrings and then it pulls down on the holes. It kind of hurts.
What did we just say about having less to complain about? See, if you
That's
have
what I'm
earrings
saying.
and my glasses, yeah, it all
I
makes
should
sense.
not wear glasses. I should just be blind.
I don't even need this hat. I don't even need a nose. I should cut the shit off.
All right, guys. We'll be
And
back
on that
next
fun
week
note-
at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Probably with less things to complain about and maybe something else.
And one less Warren.
And one less Warren. He's back to tennis. We were lucky today to have Warren. This is Day Day's
Joining
idea.
War.
So thanks for coming out too. Thanks for coming out, Warren. We missed you last week. Past couple weeks. Last week, Dylan?
Arr.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Gracias por verme. Adios.